Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. We now have a quorum and can begin the beer board. Hello, Knoxville. This is your Knoxville Beer Board. Today is Tuesday, May 28th, 2024. Welcome everyone here and to those watching at home. I know this is one of the best shows on CTV. Ms. Hopper, will you please call the roll?
Councilwoman Fugit, Councilwoman Helsley, Councilwoman McKenzie, Councilwoman Ryder,
Here.
Councilman Roberta,
Here.
Councilwoman Singh, Vice Mayor Smith,
Here.
Councilwoman Thomas,
And you skipped one.
Councilwoman Parker.
Here.
She made our quorum, so she counts. Okay. All right, we will now get started. Board members, the minutes of the last meeting were distributed by email. Are there any corrections to the minutes? Seeing no corrections, the minutes stand approved as distributed. Ms. Hopper, do we have anyone signed up for public comments? Okay. Seeing as no one has signed up for public comment, we will now move on. The next matters of business are items to be postponed or withdrawn. Mr. Byrd, are there any additional applicants requesting a postponement?
Yes, ma'am. There are three additional, 6E and 6J request postponement to June 25th meeting. And 6L would like to be postponed to the June 11th special meeting.
Okay. For clarification for the board members, we are going to have about a 10-minute special beer board meeting on June 11th for a couple of applicants with extenuating circumstances that could not be heard today. So if I could get a motion to, without objection, the items 6E and 6J are postponed as requested. Are there any objections to postponing those two items to June 25th? Okay. Without objection, we will postpone 6L to the June 11th meeting. Any objection?
I just have a question.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Byrd, I spoke with this applicant, and there was, the last time I spoke with them, they wanted to withdraw their application because they didn't need it, because the venue that they were hosting the event at already had the required license.
We're talking about 6L, the
Yes,
Kettle for Alzheimer's?
Yes.
If that's, has that been today? I
Well,
spoke with them
unless you
earlier.
affirm my memory, I'm not going to move for a withdrawal, but if you were familiar with this.
Well, I spoke with him earlier, maybe just before lunchtime.
Okay.
And he was appreciative of the opportunity to come on the 11th.
Okay, well, you spoke to him after I did, so that's sufficient.
Okay. We'll postpone them without objection to the 11th. And if anything changes, we will withdraw them on the 11th if that turns out to be true and confused information. All right. Mr. Byrd, are there any applicants requesting a withdrawal?
No, ma'am, no withdrawals.
Okay. Seeing no withdrawals, we will move on. Before we get started, I have a few announcements. When I call the names of the businesses applying for the permit, please come to the podium. State your name and address clearly for the record. Applicants who are approved pending final documentation need to bring their completed documents to the business tax office during regular business hours. Applicants that have their permit approved tonight can pick up their permit at the end of the meeting from Mr. Byrd. Finally, as I'm chairing the meeting, other members will be making motions in the 4th district. So if I could get somebody to do that, we will proceed. Okay, agenda item, let's see, the ones, 6A is where we'll be starting. 4th Creek Brewing, 2nd District, Aaron Nelson. Is there anyone here from 4th Creek Brewing? Aaron Nelson, or friends? Mr. Byrd, any communications?
I have not heard from him directly, other than we were adding an additional, he's got 2 permit applications here this month, so I'm
Okay.
not sure what's up.
Okay. You don't happen to be Aaron Nelson walking through the door? can't tell. Are you Aaron Nelson? Nope, okay. All right, well, how about we move that to the end of the agenda and we'll come back to it. 6B, Fourth Creek Brewing. All right, we'll move that one to the end of the agenda. 6C, Asian Culture Center, Kumi Alderman. Name and address for the record, please. Push the button with the little person till the light turns on red. You see it? Yep, you got it.
It's red. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Asian Culture Center of Tennessee. Address is World Fair Park.
Okay. Sergeant Taylor, oh, no.
Presley.
Presley, it's Officer Presley.
Officer Presley.
Officer Presley, I need to update my notes. Keep going. Any record?
No record.
Okay. Mr. Byrd,
That file is complete.
all right. Ms. Alderman, would you like to tell us, for the record, for everyone listening, the date of your event?
Yes, yes. This year moved from August to September 7 and 8. And September 8th, we invited 4 real ninjas from Japan. So we'll have a lot of fun and take a picture with a ninja. And September 8th is no more all day. 12 countries passport program. So kids and family can get the passport and travel each 12 country and learn about each country and then have a lot of good food and then performance. And then this year we added the Vietnam countries. We didn't have it before, but this year is new. And I did not know that Vietnam has a French influence. So they have the French coffee as a Vietnam, what do you call the food, drinks. So they said they're going to do the tasting of the French Vietnam coffee. So I hope you all can join. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Any questions? Councilwoman McKenzie?
No questions, I just move to approve.
Okay, motion to approve, second? Second. All right, all those in favor? Anyone opposed?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next agenda item is California Mexican Grill and Cantina. Salvador Vargas or Jose Onate? Is there anyone here from California Mexican Grill and Cantina? All right, I thought we were on a roll. We'll bump that to the end and return in case someone shows up. Crave 865. I'm so sorry. I didn't mark them here, mark them there. Really, I swear I'm awake. Okay. Moving right along, 6F, Holiday Inn. Hardy Kumar Patel. Hi, name and address for the record?
Name, Lori Braden, address 4929 Palmwood Drive, Knoxville.
Okay. Officer Presley.
Mr. Patel's not completed the CAS class.
Okay. Do you know?
He completed one around a month ago. They were supposed to mark it, but he'll probably have to contact somebody.
I don't have that in the records. The last time I have him in the records is March of 2023, so I'll need to get some documentation from him.
Okay.
I was gonna say, they have your contact info on the beer board application info, so they can get in touch with you. Okay.
He just completed one for the Kennedy a couple months ago, maybe 2 months ago.
Okay. So he should have some documentation from when he did that and can just supply that.
Okay.
If the background check is clear, is that correct, Officer Presley?
Yes, the background check
Okay.
is no record. We're just waiting on the CAS class. And I did look him up under name to try to see if he'd attended for another business, but I couldn't find him under name, so we can, check that. He should have a certificate that he can show me.
Yeah. We'll proceed on here. We might be able to approve today, and then you just provide the documentation and get it.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Byrd?
We need a copy of the sales tax registration and then the certificate of occupancy.
Okay. Do you know, so you guys aren't, you still need to get certificate of occupancy. Do you know if there's a scheduled appointment with building department?
We're waiting on the building department to, I guess, approve the floor plan, and
Okay.
then, once that's done, then the fire marshal will come out and do the inspection.
Okay, all right. Any questions from any members of the beer board? Okay. Anybody want to ask any further questions or make a motion?
Move to approve pending documentation.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, ayes have it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next agenda item is 6G, the Joy of Music School. Aaron Snuckles, you can correct my pronunciation if need be.
Aaron Snuckles, 7600 Westdale Drive, Knoxville, 37909.
Thank you, sir. Officer Presley.
No record.
Mr. Byrd.
The file is complete.
Okay. Any questions from members of Beer Board or any motions?
Question, Mr. Snuckles, could you tell us a little bit about the events that you have planned?
Yeah, last year we did some concerts down at the amphitheater for the first year, and we gave $30,000 to local charities. This year we're doing 5 concerts at the amphitheater and hoping to give $60,000 to $75,000 to local charities, and there are 3 charities involved. So we're just using the amphitheater because we think it's a beautiful place to do shows in downtown Knoxville, and we're going to try to raise some money for some local charities, and Joy Music is one of them.
Awesome, thank you. If there are no other questions, I'll move to approve.
All right, thank you. All those in favor? Anyone opposed? All right, appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Look forward to your events.
Thank you.
Okay, next agenda item is Lonsdale Mart. Mr. Patel, Rona Kumar Patel.
Okay, Ronak Kumari Patel, address is 3008 Rudy Street, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37921.
All right, Officer Presley.
No record.
Mr. Byrd.
We need the certificate of occupancy, Department of Agriculture approval, and surrender of the existing permit.
Okay.
Thank you. All those in favor? Anyone opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, next is Los Braceros Mexican Cantina, Sabino Correa, or Efran Correa.
Yes, my name is Savino. It's 7535 Corner Road, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37849.
Okay. Officer Presley.
No record.
Sergeant, I'm sorry, Mr. Byrd. I just
I've
gave
been
you a
promoted.
promotion.
File is complete.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. All those in favor? Anyone opposed? All right, ayes have it. Thank you, sir. Okay, next agenda item is 6K, Ooh La La Indian Kitchen. And, let's see, Devish Patel. Yes, sir.
Yep. Divyash Patel, 10535 Mist Flower Lane, Tampa, Florida.
Okay. All right, Officer Presley.
No record.
Mr. Byrd.
We need part of the certificate of occupancy for the 126 suite, and then health department approval.
I emailed you the second
See ya.
one right before the meeting began. Sorry.
Okay. Any other questions?
I'll move to approve pending final documentation.
Okay, all those in favor? Anyone opposed? All right, thank you, sir. So this is at the new Kern's
Yes.
Bakery? Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Thank
Look
you.
forward to visiting.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks. All right, let's see, the next one is postponed. 6M Scarecrow Foundation, Brian Coakley.
Hi, I'm Brian Coakley. The event address is 808 State Street.
Okay. Officer Presley.
No record.
Mr. Byrd.
That file is complete.
Okay. Any questions or motions from the beer board? All those in favor? Anyone opposed? Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Southside Garage is 6N as in Nancy, David Youssef.
Yes, I'm David Youssef. It's 1014 Sevier Ave, 37920.
Okay. Officer Presley.
No record.
Mr. Byrd.
That file is complete.
Okay. Okay. South Knoxville is locking it down there. All those in favor? Anyone opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Unique Academy, 6-0. And Mr. Jenkins.
Reggie Jenkins, 1601 Dandridge Avenue, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37915.
Okay. Officer Presley.
No record.
Mr. Byrd.
That file is complete.
Okay.
Question, Mr. Jenkins, could you tell us a little bit about your event, please?
Yes, this is our 5th annual Grooves in the Garden Outdoor Festival. It's a fundraiser for my youth organization. It's July 20th at the Knoxville Botanical Gardens from 5 to 10. Live band, music, fun, everything. So,
All right. Exciting.
thank you.
Okay.
I will move to approve.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Wishing you a great event. And 6P is Yeehaw Brewing. And I believe we have Mr. Ellis. I won't read the rest of the names.
Hello again.
Hello. Your name and address for the record.
Charles Ellis, business address is 745 North Broadway, 37917.
Okay. Officer Presley.
No record.
Mr. Byrd.
We need the sales tax registration, certificate of occupancy, and health department approval.
Okay. So this is just a name change on the ownership, I think, right? Or no?
It's actually a building that's going to be used for some storage and then for them to utilize some retail sales
Okay.
out of the front
Okay.
for online.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Anybody want to make a motion or questions?
Second.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Thank you, sir.
Thanks, folks.
Thank you all.
You're welcome. Okay, moving on to the addendum. Oh, wait. Oh, we'll come back to the others at the end. Okay, addendum. 7A, Aces Motorcycle Club. Asbury Smith, Terry Holloway. We'll see who decides to. Yes, sir. Name and address for the record.
Asbury Smith, 2309 MLK Boulevard.
All right. So, sir, how are things going? Where are you guys at in the
We
process?
are making a lot of progress. We probably need another 90 days in order to get everything up and done.
Any questions? Councilwoman McKenzie.
Yes, thank you for being here. Can you give us, I know the last time you were here that there had been some changes that were made. You guys found out some things that you had to do that you weren't aware of previously. Could you bring us up to speed on what that looks like now?
We have started construction inside, a doorway that would lead out into the front, basically for approval for fire inspection. We have updated our handicap ramp and placed stop in front of our bicycle rack. So we're just waiting on the electrical inspections and the fire inspections.
Okay. And you're pretty certain 90 days is going to get it?
We're pretty certain 90 days we'll get it.
Because you all been having to come down here for quite
Yes.
some time now. So I'm going to move to extend 90 days.
I heard some seconds, so we'll go with it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Asbury,
you.
for coming down today and letting us know. 7B, The Hill, Trevor Hill. Yes, so this was approved September 19th, 2023, extended with a 90-day in January. Let us know what your progress is, where do things stand?
Oh, we're waiting on the city to approve the buildings inspections, to approve the design for the wall, because they told us we need a letter from the engineer, and we get the letter from the engineer, and then they said they wanted drawings, and it takes them 90 days to do anything. And so it's just been dragging out, because at the end of the day, this is still just a beer catering permit, and we already have our beer permit.
Okay.
You know, blah, blah, we can go on forever about it, but we're gonna need some more time just to get everything stamped off so that stormwater and the engineering department will be happy.
Oh, your location, you're the hill there where the tent was.
Yes, ma'am.
And the new wall is, okay. I pass it when I take my kids to school. So,
Yeah,
Any questions?
as he mentioned, they
Councilman
already
Singh?
have their beer permit. This is just the catering, but because the catering is new, they have to go through the whole process again. And so there's some changes that the city's ordinance changes are now kind of kicking a bunch of things back and forth. There's delays with the city permitting department, all the things. So as a result, I'll make a motion to extend for 90 days. I think that should be sufficient.
I think so.
okay. All those in favor? Anyone opposed? All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Save a Lot, Yash Patel.
Yash Patel, 2030 North Broadway.
Yes, so, where are you guys in the process? I think we approved in February.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on the certificate of occupancy, and that should be it.
Okay, and so to get the certificate of occupancy, do you need some inspections?
Yeah, I submitted everything about a few days ago, so
Okay.
I'm just waiting to hear back.
So you don't have any build out or anything to do? Okay. Does anyone else have questions for the applicant? Okay.
Move to approve with final documentation.
I think, so do you think you need, I think we need to do an extension, but do you need 30 days, 60
I
days?
think 30 days should be good.
Yeah.
They said can take 2 to 4 weeks, so I don't really know.
I would do at least 60.
Okay, 60 is fine.
Suggest.
Okay. All right.
So move to postpone for 60 days.
All right. All in favor? Thank you, sir. Ayes have it. Okay, we're going to loop back around to a couple of folks that were not here in the beginning. We had 6A, Fourth Creek Brewing, Aaron Nelson. Anyone from Fourth Creek Brewing? Nope? Nope?
Chair.
Yes?
I was able to reach out to the applicant while we were going through the meeting, and both items A and B, they had an emergency come up and they weren't able to make it to join us today, and they weren't sure who to reach out to, so I was glad that we connected. They asked to be moved and postponed to the June 25th meeting, so if I could make that motion to move these two items, A and B, to the June 25th meeting, I'd like to do that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Ayes have it. The other item that we postponed, did we postpone 60? What's that? Yes. California Mexican Grill and Cantina. I have. Look how we conjured you.
I'm sorry.
Nothing. Name and address for the record.
My name is Fuad Rivera. Says 111 South David Lane, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37922.
Okay. Officer Presley.
No record.
Mr. Byrd.
We just need the certificate of occupancy and health department approval.
Okay.
Move to approve pending final documentation.
Second.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Okay. I believe we have no further business before the beer board. So we are adjourned with no objection. Thank you all.